صالح سفير جمهورية العراق في أستراليا ونيوزيلند. الأستاذ هبال عزيز ممثل حكومة إقليم كردستان في أستراليا ونيوزيلند. الأستاذ أندرو راهان عضو البرلمان المنطقة سميثفيلد. الريش أمة صلاح الكحيلي رئيس الطائفة المدائية في أستراليا ونيوزيلند. الزملاء ممثلي المنظمات الرسمية والغير رسمية، حضورنا الكريم، نرحب بكم جميعا إلى احتفاليتنا هذه التي نكرم فيها طلبتنا المتفوقين في الامتحانات العامة للعام 2013 ونحتفل بإنجازهم المتميز في أمسية نتمنى لكم أن تقضوا معنا فيها وقتا ممتعا. نبدأ برنامجنا بالنشيد الوطني الأسترالي والعراقي. التعريف بالطلبة المتفوقين وإنجازهم ثم تكريمهم، فاصل من الإداء الموسيقي والإبداع الشبابي، جلسة حوارية شبابية، العشاء مع الإداء الموسيقي.
Our celebration program includes celebration speeches, introducing and honoring our HSC students, a session of musical performance, a youth forum on youth issues, and lastly, dinner.
والآن مع كلمة منتدانا منتدى الجامعين العراقي الأسترالي يلقيها الدكتور أحمد الربيعي.
I would like now to welcome Dr. Ahmed Al-Rubaili for the forum speech.
سعادة الأستاذ مؤيد صالح سفير جمهورية العراق في أستراليا ونيوزيلندا. الأستاذ هبال عزيز ممثل حكومة إقليم كردستان العراق في أستراليا ونيوزيلندا. الأستاذ الريش أمة الشيخ صلاح الكحيلي رئيس الطائفة المدائية في أستراليا ونيوزيلندا. الزملاء والسادة والسيدات ممثلي المؤسسات الرسمية الحكومية وغير الرسمية، الحضور الكريم، our distinguished guest. منذ تأسيسه قبل أكثر من 6 سنوات دأب منتدانا منتدى الجامعين العراقي الأسترالي على الاحتفاء بالإنجاز العراقي وتكريم أصحابه من أكاديميين وشعراء وكتاب وفنانين. واليوم نحتفي وإياكم بهذا الإنجاز تفوقا في أول منعطف إلى الحياة العلمية والأكاديمية. نحتفل اليوم ونكرم أبنائنا المتفوقين في الامتحانات العامة HSC للعام 2013. إننا إذ نحتفي بهذه النخبة المتميزة علميا بين شبابنا هذه السنة، فإننا نشعر بالزهو والفخر لما حققته من إنجاز، وشعورنا هنا مضاعف مرات ومرات. نشعر بالفخر استراليا مرة بتميزهم عن أقرانهم في هذا السباق، سباق الامتحانات العامة في وطنهم الأسترالي، وطن الفرص المتكافئة. ونشعر بالفخر عراقيا مرة أخرى ففي إنجازهم ما يبرز الصورة الناصعة للعراق أينما حل رغم قساوة حاضره وماضيه القريب. ونشعر بالفخر كمهاجرين مرة ثالثة، فالإنجاز رسالة واضحة من أن صعوبات التكيف في الوطن الأسترالي لا تحول دون التميز والإنجاز، وإننا كعراقيين ومهاجرين عموما قادرين على الاندماج في هذا الوطن والإسهام في إعلاء شأنه. لكن فخرنا بهذه النخبة وإنجازها لا يقف عند كل ذلك رغم أهميته الفائقة. فبعد قليل سيقف المكرمون أمامكم وستتلمسون أسبابا أخرى للفخر، سترون فيهم وفي أسمائهم ذلك الامتزاج الجميل للعراقيين على اختلاف أديانهم ومذاهبهم وقومياتهم، ذلك الموزايك الحبيب الذي تتهدده اليوم عواصف التكفير والطائفية والأحقاد. وسنزداد فخرا عندما نرى أن 10 من بين نخبة المتفوقين هذه هن من فتياتنا، قد إنجاز 10 ليدللنا مرة أخرى على أن المرأة لا تتخلف عن الرجل في سباق التميز والعطاء، وأنها جديرة بكل ما للرجل من حقوق. لا أريد أن أطيل أكثر، لكني أود في ختام كلمتي إلى أن أشير إلى أن هذا التكريم سيكون تقليدا سنويا لمنتدانا نضيفه إلى تقاليد الاحتفال بيوم المرأة العالمي والمؤتمر الطبي السنوي ومؤتمر الجواهري للشعر. وأود أيضا أن أتوجه بالشكر والامتنان إلى جميع الذين أسهموا في التبرع لهذه الاحتفالية. دعوني أخيرا أقف لأحيي بحرارة الجهود الاستثنائية والعطاء غير المحدود الذي قدمه الفريق الذي نظم وتابع وجاهز كل تفصيلات هذه الاحتفالية، ابتداء بالدكتورة بشرى العبيدي نائب رئيس المنتدى. تقول لي الباحة يمكن راح يصير عندي ضغط بعد اليوم من شدة حرصها على ترتيب الأمور. والزميل فؤاد تبو رئيس اللجنة الأكاديمية، والزميل جليل دومان سكرتير المنتدى، والزميل التربوي الأستاذ سورو واقعا صاحب المبادرة الأولى للدعوة لتكريم المتفوقين، كان أحد أفراد وفدنا اللي التقى بسعادة السفير قبل أشهر يعني. والزميل حسن الناصري محاسب المنتدى، والزميلة تانيا محمد رئيسة لجنة الشباب، ومعهم الزميل نديم باراز رئيس لجنة العلاقات، والزميلة مي جميل رئيس لجنة المرأة، والزميلة دكتورة علياء الالوسي نائب رئيس لجنة الشباب، والزميلة مينا جودة. راح أمر على حضرات سادة وسيدات اللي تكرموا بالتبرع ودعم هذه الفعالية، واللي بدون تبرعهم ما كان بالإمكان على الإطلاق أن تطلع بهذا الشكل. I'm going through the names and companies who people donate to this event. سعادة الأستاذ مؤيد صالح سفير جمهورية العراق. الريش إما شيخ صلاح الكحيلي رئيس الطائفة المندائية في أستراليا ونيوزيلندا. التربوي الأستاذ سورو. السيد روميل يوسف من فيرفيلد فورم فارماسي. الأستاذ سمير يوسف أتكنسون بيلدينج أند ديفلوبمنت كومباني. السيد أوديشو يوحنا قاعة مونمار. السيد راغب هيغان سومر جولري. السيدة رحاب العبيدي دايموند هيل جولري. الدكتور أحمد ربيعي، السيد فؤاد تبو، الدكتورة بشرى العبيدي، الدكتورة إنعام جدجو، الزميل نديم باراز، الزميل ممتاز دمين برايم هوم، الزميل حسن الناصري، الزميلة تانيا يوسف، السيدة سمر العبيدي، الدكتور سلوان فرانسيس، الزميل حسن ناصر، الزميل وليد يوخانس. شكرا جزيلا.
كلمة اللجنة الأكاديمية في المنتدى يلقيها الأكاديمي فؤاد تبو.
And now we welcome the head of the academic committee, Mr. Fuad Tappo.
Good evening, everyone. I'll try to be short in my speech. Our distinguished guests and our HSC Students Achievers 2013. I welcome you all to our celebration and honoring of our Iraqi achievers in the 2013 HSC exams. We cannot describe how proud we feel when we see such a number of talented Iraqi Australian youth with their remarkable scoring in HSC. These achievers are here to show the real face of Iraqi Australians and their success. They and probably others we could not reach are here to tell us about another success story of migrants coming to Australia in contributing to its wealth and progress. It's their effort, their families' sacrifice, and their principals and teachers' support which made such achievement possible. We, in our academic committee in Al-Muntada, would like to announce that this celebration and honoring will be an annual event for our community, and we hope we will have again the support of you and the rest of the community. We would like to pass our great appreciation to all those who supported this event through their donations, and special thanks as well to this event committee for its members' exceptional and hard work in making this event happen. Thank you.
الكلمة الآن للتربوي البارز الأستاذ الرابي سورو سورو.
Our esteemed ambassador of Iran, Mohammad Saad, our friend, son, so special to me, and representative of Kurdistan Environment, Abdul Aziz, our distinguished guests, and most importantly, our gifted and talented students. What a day. How proud we are of you. You not only made your families and schools proud of you, but you made our Iraqi Australian community proud of your distinguished achievements. You have crossed your first important hurdle successfully. We hope you will cross all other hurdles in the journey of your lives magnificently. You are the living proof that we, the Iraqi people, were and still are the people that gave the world its glorious civilization. The Iraqi are not, sadly and unfortunately, what few TV stations want to portray as a group of undisciplined people, interested only in promoting negative attitudes and behavior. We, the Iraqi Australian community, regardless of our various faiths or ethnicities, are as one people, united in our love to our homeland, the Iraq, the land between two rivers, and our adopted country, Australia, the land of multicultural diversity and equal opportunities, promoting the best qualities that humanity can produce. You, dear students, are our leaders of tomorrow. Through your actions, attitudes, and discipline, will be like a beam from a lighthouse shining over calm water to enlighten the path of other youth to follow. Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, without doubt our children of today are the leaders of our country tomorrow. As parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, and teachers, we play a vital role in guiding and mentoring our children to meet the many challenges that lie before them as adults. Today, more than ever, education unlocks the door to opportunity and of a life fulfillment. Our schools not only provide the tools to acquire knowledge and nurture the inquiring mind, but challenge students to solve real-world problems, establish clear values, honesty, integrity, respect, participation, care, responsibility, cooperation, and excellence. Schools work with students to develop effective communication and interpersonal skills to ensure their effective participation in family, work, and community life as mature adults. After some 40 years as a teacher, I have no doubt that it is the strong partnership between schools, teachers, and parents that is a secret ingredient to successful education. As a mathematician, I describe this partnership as the size of an equilateral triangle, where students are the center of that triangle. We, the parents, knowingly or unknowingly, act out our beliefs toward our children, and in this way we strongly influence how they will feel about themselves. When our own needs and feelings are very powerful, they can grow between us and our children. We may then lose the sight of the child's needs and of how he or she feels, and of the meanings that they may give to different situations. Distinguished guests, I want to leave you with these thoughts. See if this is the environment your child lives in. A child that lives with affection learns to love. A child that lives with encouragement learns to be confident. A child that lives with truth learns to be just. A child that lives with praise learns to appreciate. A child that lives with knowledge learns to be wise. A child that lives with patience learns to be tolerant. A child that lives with sharing learns to be considerate. A child that lives with happiness learns to find love and beauty. And most importantly, a child that lives with God's love will grow in God's grace. Thank you all.
الكلمة الرسمية في احتفاليتنا اليوم يتفضل بتقديمها الأستاذ مؤيد صالح سفير جمهورية العراق في أستراليا ونيوزيلند.
And now to the formal speech which will be presented by His Excellence Mr. Muayyad Saleh, the Ambassador of Iraq in Australia and New Zealand.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أحييكم جميعا. But I would like to start a little bit in Arabic and then we'll switch to English. واسمحوا لي أن أحيي الحضور الكرام الأستاذ هبال ممثل إقليم كردستان العراق، سماحة الشيخ صلاح البحيري، الأستاذ أندرو روهان، وأخونا العزيز سهير يوسف. ليسعدني أن ألتقيكم في هذه المناسبة الطيبة التي هي محط فخر واعتزاز لي شخصيا كسفيرا للعراق والعراق، لأنه كلنا نسير مرفوعي الهامات ونعيش مجد تاريخنا، كله يعود لشبابنا وإنجازاتهم وتاريخ أجدادنا. فعجلة الإنجاز والتقدم والمثابرة دائما متزامنة ومترابطة مع العراقي أينما كان وأينما حل. واليوم من طلبتنا من أبناء الجالية الكريمة لنا مثال حي من هذه الفتية الطيبة، ولي شخصيا أعتز عندما أكون متواجدا في المحافل الرسمية وغير الرسمية بأن يشاروا إلى العراق وأبناء الجالية العراقية هنا بالأمن وحسن السيرة والإنجاز. وقد ذكرت سابقا لعله في بعض اللقاءات عندما قدمت اوراق اعتمادي الى الحاكم العام في نيوزيلندا وخلال دعوة الغداء التي أقامها بهذه المناسبة، ذكر لي بأنه كان في حاجة في إحدى الأيام لإقامة عملية جراحية، فذكر لم أطمئن لأحد أن يقيم هذه العملية إلا مواطن عراقي نيوزيلندي، وكان مجموعة من السفراء وعوائلهم حاضرين في ذلك اللقاء وفي تلك المأدبة. فتصوروا كيف كان شعوري وإحساسي لمن أنا أنتمي ولأي أجداد أعود ولمن هو مستقبلنا. فشبابنا اليوم محط فخر واعتزاز، نحن بعيدون آلاف الكيلومترات، ولكن البلد الأم يعتز بهذه الفتية، ونأمل أن يستمروا في إنجازاتهم. ولا يفوتني كذلك أن يحيي عوائلهم الكريمة التي سهرت وقامت وحاولت ودعمت أن يكون هكذا جيل من الفتية الطيبين. فأتقدم لكم بألف شكر وتهنئة، وأنتم من جعلتم العراق والعراقيين يمشون مرفوعي الهامات، فلكم ألف موفقية إن شاء الله. I just would like to take just an opportunity to acknowledge Mr. Haval, the representative of KRG, Sheikh Salah al-Kuhaili, and Ustad Mr. Andrew Rohan, and our dear friend Samir Yusuf. And also I acknowledge all the ladies and gentlemen, and on top of that, our super achievers, the youth, the Iraqi youth, the Iraqi-Australian youth. Despite being away from that country, from our country, Iraq, continuation of achieving continued with this gene, the Iraqi gene. We are very proud of our heritage, ancestors, and our youth. This is a great example today that we're witnessing. And me, especially as an ambassador of Iraq, I'm very proud to be attending, and thank you for inviting me to be among you today. And this is an opportunity. I would like to thank also the forum for holding this reception. This is one of the things that we acknowledged earlier, that we gave a plaque to the forum for their accomplishments, their activities here within Australia. I would like to see this accomplishments from you for the future. Being an Iraqi living, as a migrant living in Australia, I was just thinking about, like, when we talk about Kissinger, Madeleine Albright, all these guys and more, even though they've been away from their country, original country, but you always refer to them as from Eastern Europe, even though they are super accomplished, but they are going back to their previous origin. So you, when people talk and refer to you, this is referring to your background, Iraqis. So because of you, we walk holding our heads, very proud because of our ancestors and our future. You are the future. So I would like to congratulate you, your families, for the efforts they spent to produce such great results. So please accept my congratulations, and I'm very proud to be among you. And thank you very much.
والآن إلى من نجتمع اليوم للاحتفاء بهم إلى أحبتنا المتفوقين، يتقدم الطلبة المتفوقين لتقديم أنفسهم وتكريمهم. يشتمل التكريم جائزة نقدية، درع المنتدى، وبطاقة العضو المؤازر للمنتدى. يتقدم الطالب نينوس منصور والطالب أنور الخميس.
مساء الخير. That's some of my limited Arabic. That's one of the 12 words that I know. Good evening. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank everyone for attending, and especially I'd like to congratulate all of my fellow peers, and especially to those who are behind the scenes organizing these community events. These are, I think, essential to our community as Iraqi Australians, and thank you for coming. I'm Ninos as well, by the way. So yeah, I'm going to go study law. I'd like to go off topic. I received an ATAR of 99.25. I'm going to study a combined Bachelor's of Law and Economics at the University of Sydney. And before you ask why law, maybe my dad can answer. Why law? Why am I doing law? Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Anwar Al-Kanishi. I went to All Saints Catholic Senior College. I came to Australia when I was 6 years old from Iraq. I was a migrant. I still remember my first day. I couldn't even write my name. The teacher said write your name on your paper. I don't know how to write it. She just looked at it blankly. Now 12 years later, graduated HSC. My ATAR is 97.5. And this young man really shows us. I'm really thankful that they're there. Thank you all very much for attending.
يتفضل الأستاذ مؤيد صالح سفير جمهورية العراق لتكريم الطالبين نينوس منصور وأنور الخميسي.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Laith Naji. First of all, I want to thank Muntada for organizing such an event like this, because speaking from experience, I mean, I haven't had much contact with my own, culture in this community, but I mean, over the past week, I've met so many young people my age, I didn't even know we existed. So, I want to thank everyone for that. I want to thank you for attending and giving us this opportunity. I received an ATAR of 92.25. After a lot of hard work, I mean, it really paid off, and it definitely shows through all of us. I mean, we can all relate to each other, and it's really great. And I'm going to be studying law, also like Ninos, and international studies at the University of Technology, Sydney, next year. And hopefully one day I want to be an ambassador too, like, I think I'll just pass it along. Thank you.
I should mention something here. Laith in 2011 had a major fall, and he spent long time in hospital, which affected his school performance then, because he couldn't do anything there. In spite of all this and the hardship of the whole story there, I was following this up through the parent, and I know how hard for him was to recover completely in to get such a mark. That's why he was awarded an extra 5 minutes.
To expand on that, I mean, it was the cutoff for my degree was 97. I was awarded extra points through the Australian education because it was really hard. I mean, going through all that, I was left with acquired brain injury, and it was hard starting year 11, and I mean, getting into all this like insane amount of work. It was really difficult because I mean, it left me with a lot of things like short-term memory loss and, you know, cognitive fatigue, problems concentrating, double vision. Pretty much just made it hard to study. You know? And, so yeah, I pretty much had every excuse to say, but my parents didn't let me use any of them. I was given the option actually to go through the Year 12 course over 2 years because that was what was recommended for me because it was so hard for me to move on. But my parents thought that, you know, it was a good idea, but obviously as a young child, I mean as a, you know, young adult, I didn't want to, you know, leave my friends, do another year of school. I wanted to get into it and get going. So my parents said if I got the marks in year 11, then I can go through it with year 12. So I really, you know, I knuckled down and I tried, and it was hard to get even average results, but, you know, I pulled through and they let me do it in a year, and I guess it worked out great.
Good on you.
يتفضل الأستاذ هبال عزيز ممثل حكومة إقليم كردستان في أستراليا لتكريم طالب ليث ناجي.
And I want to thank the forum for organizing such a beautiful event, and also all of you for attending. I also want to thank my parents, my family, and my school for supporting me. And I moved to Australia in 2010, and I thought the highest grade I could get is 88, but here I am. I got 96, and I'm going to study a Bachelor of Advanced Science at UCD, at the University of Sydney.
يتفضل الأستاذ أندرو راهان عضو البرلمان عن منطقة سميثفيلد لتكريم الطالبة ياسمين الخفاجي.
And I attended Great Staines High School. I received an ATAR of 96.75. It's just a really good honor to be here, standing with amongst the Iraqi youth who have proven that hard work doesn't go unrecognized and is most definitely followed by success. I'll be studying architecture at the University of Sydney starting in March. And I'd like to thank the forum for organizing such a beautiful event that has brought our community together. And thank you for all
يتفضل الريش أمة صلاح الكحيلي تكريم الطالبة زينة عارف.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm absolutely honoured to be standing before you today. My name is Manuela Harwell and I went to Mary MacKillop College in Wakeley. I'm going to be studying combined law at the University of New South Wales, and my ATAR was 93.9. And while I have this opportunity, I'd like to thank two individuals in my life that helped me get through the HSC. When I was about this close to giving up, they were the two people that pushed me and that made sure that I didn't give up. These two individuals are my parents sitting right there. They sacrificed their future so that me and my siblings can have a successful future. So Mum and Dad, this is for you, and hopefully I can repay everything that you did for me in the near future. I'm honestly so proud to be your daughter. So.
يتفضل ممثل قنصلية جمهورية العراق السيد أحمد ناظم لتكريم الطالبة منولة هوال.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Farah Majid. I'm doing a Bachelor of Laws combined with a Bachelor of Cultural Studies at UTS. My ATA was 95.65 and I came from a public school. I think that's why I'm happy, because a lot of people think that if you come from a public school, you're not going to achieve such high results, and majority of us are from public schools as well, so I'm very proud of it. I think my biggest achievement would be that I was able to get this ATA with having health issues. I had depression for 2 years, so I fought it and got 95.65, and I thank my parents and my family for it, and my teachers. And I'd like to thank everyone for organising this and giving me an opportunity to be proud of myself and be proud of everything that I've achieved, and be proud to be Iraqi as well. So thank you very much.
تتفضل الدكتورة بشرى العبيدي نائب رئيس المنتدى لتكريم الطالبة.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, family and friends. My name is Johnson Ashak, and I'm from Sydney's East. My family and friends are here, and I'm glad that you are here to witness me achieve such amazing results. Not only have I come here with such amazing students to achieve such remarkable results, but I'd like to thank my parents, who are two people. My dad, Mr. Sargon Ashak, front and centre, taking the video. My mum, Jana Ashak, and my two godparents. I'm pretty sure they're here somewhere, 1 and 2. I'm from Sydney's East, so I came from a Catholic school, Morris College, Pagewood, and I was lucky enough to be college captain, which I loved. I loved it, every moment of it, full commitment, full integrity, and that's what I believe is needed in a community with such youth, aspiring youth, fruitful youth. And I think one day that will be the link between the past and the future and today, which I think is critical in today's society. So that's what I like to say. And I'm also studying, I'll be doing Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Commerce, and I've always loved structures, and I've loved mountains, hills. I love everything. I love buildings, and that's what I want to do. I want to understand how this was built. That's what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. So thank you. I'd like to thank everyone, the committee. God bless you.
يتفضل الزميل جليل دومان سكرتير المنتدى لتكريم الطالب جونسون.
Good evening, guys. My name is Yahya Minsif. I went to All Saints Catholic Senior College, and I received an ATA of 93.60. I would love to firstly thank the Australian Iraqi Committee for organising such a wonderful event in recognition to all the hard work that we all paid off, and hopefully will pay off in the future too. And I would love to thank all our distinguished guests for being here, especially my parents, Winnie Minsif and Khalid Aziz. They supported me all the way, although we've had our ups and downs all the way, it's alright. But, from time to time, they'll always be here for you, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been here. So, thank you so much, and thank you for such a wonderful organisation, which proves that overall, as a committee, And as a community, we the Iraqis can achieve a lot if we stick together. So thank you so much.
يتفضل الزميل حسن الناصري محاسب المنتدى لتكريم الطالب يحيى.
Good evening, distinguished guests, parents, families, and of course my fellow HSC achievers. My name is Tiama Ioannis. I went to Trinity Catholic College and I received an ATAL of 93.5. I will be studying at Macquarie University doing a double degree of social science and law, hopefully to major in politics and international relations. During my high school life I was very attached to my heritage and where I came from, and also my society and culture major. I studied the impact of political stability on the rights of women comparing Australia and Iraq. So it's a very big honour to be here because my heritage has been a very big part of my study and what I've worked on, what I've achieved. And yeah, and thank you for organising the event and thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
يتفضل الزميل نديم باراز رئيس لجنة العلاقات في المنتدى لتكريم الطالبة تياما.
Good evening, members of the Iraqi community and fellow guests. My name is Dali Villo, and over the past 5 years, I've been studying at local girls' high school, which is a vibrant public school that is committed to achieving high excellence and sets high standards. This year, I've been planning to study a Bachelor of Applied Science at the University of Sydney. My interest in this degree stems from me being able to improve the well-being of our community. I also like to take this time to thank the forum for organising this opportunity for us. We are very grateful for what you're doing. Thank you.
تتفضل الزميلة سميرة علي رئيسة اللجنة الاجتماعية في المنتدى لتكريم الطالبة دلال.
My name is Rini Yukanis. I went to Bosley Park High School, so near here. I achieved an ATAL of 92.45. And on the 24th of February, I'm going to start my double degree of Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Arts in Communication, majoring in Social Inquiry. I just wanted to say thanks for holding this event and for inviting me, and thanks to my parents and my grandma for coming, because I've had my fair share of sunny days and natural disaster days. So yeah, thanks for inviting me.
تتفضل دكتورة إنعام جوجو رئيسة لجنة الأطباء في المنتدى لتكريم الطالبة رامينا.
Hello everybody, my name is Lolita Emmanuel and I went to Burwood Girls High School. It's in the inner west of Sydney. First of all, I'd like to thank the forum for having me and acknowledging me and my fellow students. As students who got through the HSC year, one of the toughest years of senior education. I'd like to thank my parents, first of all, my mum over there. Obviously, as migrants who come to Australia, they're not very acquainted with the school system. So supporting me and helping me throughout this whole year was a great help. Thank you. Especially for my year last year. Wasn't the greatest. My dad was diagnosed with cancer, so it was pretty tough. Dad was going through, treatment, but we all got through it, and surprisingly I got 90.2. This year I'll be studying a Bachelor of Music Performance at the Conservatorium of Music, and I also was chosen for a performance at the Opera House in March for Encore, so it's exciting. But anyway, thank you for this award, and thank you for organising this again, and that's it.
تتفضل الزميلة مي جميل رئيسة لجنة المرأة في المنتدى لتكريم الطالبة لوليتا.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Diana Thea, and I graduated from Mary Phillips College with an ATAR of 91.5. I am currently studying a Bachelor of Medical Science and a Bachelor of Business at UTS, and with the hope of becoming a dentist in the future. I would like to thank everyone for organising the event and for inviting me and making me feel very welcome. And I would also like to thank my parents for always supporting me and for always having my back no matter what. Even when I gave up, I had no motivation, but my parents were there for me to help me through everything, and I would give my life for them. So thank you so much. Thank you.
يتفضل الزميل فؤاد تابو رئيس اللجنة الأكاديمية في المنتدى لتكريم الطالبة. Lastly, we miss our lovely girl, Noura Al-Rubay'i. She's really sorry she couldn't make it, and for some reason, يتفضل her lovely dad to take the award as she's not here.
We take a photo, huh? Yeah. He deserves it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.